Find it funny how the left always used to be the ones talking about media literacy? Because as soon as something happens that they don't like and the media reports on it, then they become everything that they think conservatives are. Oh, what's that? Examples of left-wing violence popping up in the news cycle? Well, let's ignore that. Here's an infographic. The media is pointing out how radicalized people like me have become. Oh wow, those Epstein files must be crazy, haha, you know? No, I don't know, because you used to rant and rave for about 8 years about how conservatives were crazy for saying things like that. You used to call them QAnon. And now you're demonstrating that you were never the media literate intellectual. You're a person who doesn't understand academic concepts as simple as there being different types of knowledge claims. You see, there's a difference between evidence and conclusions. It is the difference between a posteriori and a priori. The reason all of these conservative conspiracy theories have turned out to be true is because QAnon never rejected a posteriori claims. They never said, here is evidence that I'm being provided, the evidence is wrong. They said, here is this evidence, but it doesn't imply the conclusion that the media is trying to make me believe that it implies. You want to believe that people on the right are the bad guys. So here's this infographic that says the right wing is responsible for more political violence, except like it counts white supremacists in prison. So what I would say is, sure, that is happening. I'm not going to believe that that isn't happening, but you're counting the wrong things. You're drawing a conclusion that isn't implied by the evidence. You, on the other hand, live in a world of delusion, where if evidence does not match your narrative, you reject the evidence. What's that? They released the shooter's text messages? Oh, he confessed to police? No, he didn't. That's all fabricated because it runs contrary to my narrative. Instead, what I'm going to believe is something I read online, which is his grandma once said that he was a Republican, so that must be the truth. You're not media literate, you are just a part of a movement that once had systemic power and tried to use that power to lie and gain supremacy. But then they realized that they made you a monster that they can't control, and so they turned on you. And that's why the media now tells you things that you don't want to hear.